Peace Reflections. You over here with Tarithia. You know I come over here out loud reflection. I'm coming through late night or maybe early rising whenever you click this video. But whenever you do, make sure to give me that thumbs up reflection. Let me know how you feeling, okay? Because it lets the rest of my crew members know we over here talking about do you believe in magic? You know I had to come through for another do you believe in magic video reflection, okay? Now, let me go on ahead and pay this insurance bill real quick. You know I'm a trigger reflection, okay? And if you're new to the crew, then let me let you know. I can be a trigger reflection. I have the tendency to get people uncomfortable. Yes, let me admit that. I have the tendency to get people uncomfortable, but I have the best intentions. I have great intentions. So, okay, you got to remember you can't learn anything if you're comfortable. So sometimes I have to get you uncomfortable. Sometimes I have to go in the hidden and pull out some shit for you, reflection, let you know what's going on. Okay. So with that being said, definitely go and do your own research, reflection. Remember, these are story times from people who have experienced a little bit. Do you believe in magic? They here to tell their story, reflection. Who am I to not let them tell their story? Okay, now with that being said, reflection, this video can be triggering to some, but you have to remember that everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video does not express the thoughts or the opinions of this platform or channel. Okay, now that we have paid our insurance bill, let me turn this music down, baby. Let me turn this music down, reflection, because we have a goddess over here to tell us about some do you believe in magic. She heard this shit up the street around the block up the corner now. She heard this up the street around the block up the corner, reflection. And I am curious to know what's going on. Cause you know I love me a good story. But you know what I love better than a story? I love me a little do you believe in magic story time reflection. Okay. So she is here to tell us about a time that I guess either this girl she knew or somebody that she worked with, they could have did a little too much. Do you believe in magic? They love spell could have went wrong. Reflection. They rose quartz. It was fake. It was fake. It wasn't a real deal. They went to Five and Below and tried to get a rose quartz reflection and do some. Do you believe in magic? It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Allegedly. Listen. I'm just saying. They may have some real ones in there. I just picked up a fake one. I guess listen, reflection. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better stay out of there trying to get some of them crystals. You got to know, reflection, which crystal is real and which is fake. And if you don't know how to tell how your crystals are real or fake, then go over there to my playlist tab. Go over there, click the Taretha is universal, baby. I got all type of shit over there. Go to the playlist tab. Click the crystal link, reflection. Click that link and it's gonna be a whole lot of good information over there. Let me blow your mind. Baby. Okay, now with that being said, reflection, I'm not here to waste your time. Let's go on ahead. Y'all done already hit the like button. Hold on. What? Wait a minute. Let me stop my spaceship. Have y'all hit the like button? Have you did that, reflection? Okay, now. Okay, don't make me put this thing on autopilot. Do not make yes, reflection. I got a little piece on knock in me. I get a little aggressive when you don't hit that like, but I can get a little aggressive. Okay.
Y'all imagine casting a love spell on a fucking narcissist and this man end up unaliving you. So y'all, I'm finna give y'all a story time on how this girl ended up losing her life all because she wanted this man to fall in love with her. So first thing first, they worked at the same facility together or whatever. And the girl had just started, I think the man, he was there for like probably 2 or 3 years or whatever. So when she came, they placed her in the department with him or whatever. So I guess he was her like trainer. They was like machine operators or whatever. So he was her trainer. He was showing her how to do the ropes and stuff like that to work in the machine. So, you know, as time go on, you know what I'm saying, they chilling. Y'all know how it is when you in a set with a man and stuff like that, and then you end up talking to the man and yada, 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 and it go from there. But from the get-go, I don't think the man was looking for no relationship, and I don't think the girl was looking for no relationship either. But somehow she ended up catching feelings for him, and he was only trying to... So after months and months of them talking or whatever, she came to him and she was just like, you know, I want to pursue a relationship, like where we stand at this point, because we've been talking for a long time. We done messed around, you know, we did this, we did that. So like, what's up? So I don't think he was feeling a relationship. I think he was like in and out with his baby mama or whatever situation he had going on the side. But I know he wasn't really into her. He was just trying to mess around with the girl. And then, y'all, he used to try to like manipulate this girl. He used to like lead her on, love bomb her. You know, it was always one-sided with him. So she was just like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of playing games with you. So she laid her foot down. Basically, she was just like, it is what it is. If we're going to be together, we're going to be together. We not, then just leave me the fuck alone. But somehow, I don't know, this girl could not fucking get over him. And then what's so crazy is this man knew that this girl felt some type of way. And he just wouldn't leave her alone for shit. Like, if you don't like the girl, you don't want to fuck with the girl, why you won't just leave her alone? That's what I didn't understand. So then, y'all, they stopped talking for like a minute. Probably like, I ain't gonna say a minute. They probably stopped talking for like a week or two. And they working in the same set, but they wasn't talking. Like, at this point, she know what she doing and stuff like that. So she don't have to talk to him. So, somehow they end up talking. I think he ended up texting her or whatever. I don't know. But somehow they end up talking, start back talking or whatever. And it was like on the same shit. Like, it's like they never fucking left off. The conversation picked up as if they never got into it. They never had the conversation about her trying to pursue a relationship. None of that. They just picked up where it left off, and she never did bring it back up or nothing like that for a long time. So then months and months go by, they back messing around, they back, flirting and all this other stuff. And then she brings up that she want a relationship again. And he just like, at this point, like, I'm tired of you sitting up here every few weeks or whatever, you bringing up a relationship and all this stuff like that. But he never did come direct and say, I don't want a relationship. He never did say, I don't look at you like that. He never did say none of that. He led that girl on the whole time thinking that, okay, it's a possible chance that we can be together. But he never did tell her, like, he was indirect. Y'all know how narcissist is. So y'all, as time going on or whatever, she was just like, okay, they had started, like, I don't know, it's like they would talk and stuff like that, and they would get into it about the smallest shit. And I just feel like, sis, if y'all get into it about the smallest shit, that should tell you this man is not for you. Like, God is not gonna force nothing at all. But obviously she wanted to force it. So they stopped talking for like a month. But she couldn't get over this man for nothing. She kept thinking about him, and it's kind of hard when you working with this person, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand that point. But she working with the man side by side every day. She have to look at this man that she done fell in love with, and this man don't look at her the same. After he done strung her along, he done love bombed her, he done told her this, told her that. And now, y'all at this point. So y'all, one day, I don't know, something came across her news feed where it was like, I don't know, y'all know when y'all in a broken-hearted relationship and all this other shit that's like relatable to your situation start showing up on your news feed, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, it starts showing up on your news feed. She came across this little love spell, how to get your man and all that. And maybe she was Googling that shit. She probably was Googling that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't. So y'all, this girl started doing her research on love spells. She was like, trying to see, like, what could happen, how crazy will people go behind a love spell. She just started doing her research about love spells or whatever. She got on TikTok. I think she watched a couple videos. I know she watched a couple videos because a couple of them she shared. So she started watching videos about, the love spell and all this stuff like that. And y'all, every video that I saw that girl had watched or she shared or whatever, y'all, they was basically saying, like, don't do that. People have unalived their partner and this and that. It's not that serious, all this stuff like that. But the girl was curious. She was curious as hell. That's why y'all got to be careful what the fuck y'all do and who the fuck y'all trying to attach to y'all. Because, baby, this shit is not no damn joke. But anyways, so she ended up doing it, y'all. She ended up doing it one night, and I think she was like, she didn't have no results the second or third night or whatever. Like a few nights she didn't have no results or whatever. So she was just like, fuck it, she didn't believe in it. But then this man texted her out the blue. He texted her out the blue, and he was just like, I miss you. And he usually didn't text that, so she was like, damn, okay, he she didn't really think of the love spell either, y'all. She thought that it was just like a coincidence or some shit. Like, he just texted her because, like I said, y'all, they was on and off all the time. So she just looked at it like it was a normal routine with him. So y'all, they talking, everything going smooth and stuff like that, for like a week or two. And then he just got to accuse her. Like I said, they work at the same facility or whatever. So he got to accusing her, like, every time she would talk to another guy or whatever, or somebody would say hey to her, he was like, damn, you in everybody's face. Like, he would just like make little smart ass comments, but he wasn't really just throwing himself out there to show that he's like he's jealous or something. I don't know. There's probably another terminology I could have used, but yeah, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. But anyways, she was like explaining to him, she was like, she kind of like, why you checking me? You ain't even my dude. Then when I tried to ask you about a relationship and stuff like that, you didn't even want a relationship and all this stuff like that. Mind y'all, I don't think this girl realized that love spell that she put on that man, it actually freaking worked.
Girl, say it ain't
Y'all,
so. Shut your. Girl, shut your mouth and keep on talking. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. Now, I done told y'all. I done told y'all about being in those warehouses, in those manufacturing places. What I say, those manufacturing places, reflection, or trying to, okay, I'm trying to tell you, it's a couple of warlocks and witches throughout there. That's what I heard now. Up in them strip clubs and shit too. Y'all better listen. But it's one thing working with somebody that you talk to. You gotta have a strong little mind. Y'all gotta have a strong little connection reflection. If you working with somebody that you talking to, you ain't never supposed to mix love with the money, baby. For the love of money. Don't feel bad to reap your least and back win reflection. Back when I had almost lost a job, I said, "No, I can't talk to nobody who I'm working with now, baby. Because listen, I forget. Listen, both of us gonna be out of a job. You all the way across the whole other facility. You gonna be lost your job because I'm all the way on up, baby. I'm finna cut up. I'm finna cut up. Listen. Also, you thought I ain't see y'all? I was peeking but through the hours and shit. Yes, yes, I was peeking. You thought I was doing inventory. I'm not doing no fucking inventory. I'm counting all right. I'm counting the minutes, so I'm finna get on your ass, baby. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm just saying reflection. See, that was back when I hadn't did all my shadow work. I hadn't did all my shadow work, but I'm just saying, I salute all the people out there that have people that work in warehouse. You have a significant other that work in a warehouse manufacturing place. I salute you. I really do, because reflection. Back when I had worked in one way. Back when, yes, Sarita, if I told you what I did, you wouldn't even believe it. Not little small T, you wouldn't even believe it, baby. Yes. Strong like a rock. Strong like a rock, baby. I was in there. But anyway, but I knew I wasn't gonna be in there long. I knew that when I got there, I looked around, I said, I ain't gonna be in this motherfucker too long. I'm gonna have to get me some money and get on up out of here. Cause this ain't for me. This ain't for me, but being broke ain't either. Being listen, I ain't never been too cute to get no money, baby. I ain't never been too cute to get no money reflection. I never understood people that was too cute to work. Like, oh my goodness. Like, that's called being broke. No, nothing is cute about being broke. But anyway, make a long story short, let me turn that off. Make a long story short, reflection, you got to have a strong mind, because it seems like 80%, okay, I'm gonna give, okay, 75% of everybody in the warehouse got that work husband, that work wife, that work reflection. They have one of them. They have one of them. And it seems like, because I'm nosy and shit, and I just be looking. Because when they get off and shit, they significant others, sometimes they'll pick them up and shit. Sometimes reflection, they'll go on break. And it was like, I'll be like, damn, y'all got a whole little relationship at work. Like, y'all real deal. Like, everybody here already know that, like, y'all, that's them over there. Don't talk to her. Don't talk to him over there. It's them over there that leaves. It is. No, they got somebody off the clock. Yeah, they married this smoke shit. He got a girlfriend, baby mama be picking them up and shit. Yeah, reflection. I'll be like, oh my goodness. Oh, I can't, I can't, no, I can't have me no production. No, you, I listen, reflection. Y'all have to have a strong understanding, because I'm trying to tell you them breaks and shit. I'm telling too much. Am I telling too much? Because I've seen some things. I have seen some shit. I was like, "This what you doing?" But you ain't got number 30 minutes though. Now them don't. I ain't even finna talk about the ones that had them hour breaks. Reflection. The ones that them it be going down on them hour breaks. Reflection. I said, "Oh my goodness, do they know about this? Do they know about this, baby?" So they think when you just go home, that's just because you've been working hard and shit. You jumping in the shower and shit because you working hard. It was probably that hour break. Hit the like and subscribe, but I'm just talking. I'm just playing.
Imagine casting a love spell on a narcissist and he unalives you. Part 2. Now, first thing first, before I even start, I just want to say a lot of y'all under the comments talking about, oh, she got what she deserved and all this stuff like that. I agree, she shouldn't have did it, but I don't agree that she got what she deserved, because no person deserves to be unalived by another person. I feel like they both was in the wrong. She shouldn't have did what she did to him, and he shouldn't have killed her. This girl got 2 kids. Y'all gotta understand, her youngest kid is 3 and her oldest is 5. And for the ones that saying that maybe he put the love spell on her first, I do agree. I completely agree. because for some reason she mentioned that she couldn't get over this man for nothing. No matter what she did, like she stopped talking to him, she was talking to other people, she couldn't get over this man for nothing. So 9 times out of 10, that sounded like she was under the love spell too. She just kept saying that she kept thinking about him. She was having dreams about him. Like it was all the signs of, her being under a love spell. Okay, let's finish the story. So, okay, like I said, they was at work or whatever. She was talking to this dude. I think this dude spoke to her. He was asking her something about the job. I don't know what they was talking about, but he came to her and he was like, damn, you in everybody's face. And, she kind of brushed it off. She laughed and all this stuff like that. She was like, I thought you said you didn't want to pursue no relationship and stuff like that. Why you questioning me about who I'm talking to and all this stuff like that? Mind y'all, the way the girl was acting, you can kind of tell that she had forgot. I ain't gonna say she forgot about the love spell, but she probably felt like the love spell didn't work because, like I said, they was on and off, So 9 times out of 10, she probably looked at it like, he just probably checking in like he always do. So they go to their department or whatever, and he came up to her. He was asking her, like, what you and old dude was talking about, what y'all had going on. She was like, nothing, we weren't really talking about nothing and stuff like that. She didn't really go further detail about what they talking about. She just said nothing to him, and he walked away. So she said when she looked up, he was giving her like an evil look. He was giving her like a real evil look, and it kind of scared her. So she went down there and she asked him, like, why you looking at me? She was in a playful mode. She didn't like, she didn't think nothing of it, y'all. She didn't think nothing of it. She didn't think that I don't think she thought that the love spell worked, like I said. So he was just like, when she went down there and asked him why he was looking at her like that or whatever, he was like, why was you in dude's face? That's what I'm trying to understand. You ain't really asked me. You said it was nothing, but I'm trying to understand why you was in his face. And she saying the same stuff, like, why you questioning me and all this stuff like that. And he was just like, don't worry about it, whatever. So they had stopped talking. They left work. He texted her and he was like, you better not be talking to that dude that you was talking to at work. And she was like, that's crazy. And y'all, what's crazy? The girl, I don't know what's wrong with her, but she asked him again about a freaking relationship. And he now one thing about it, the love spell, I don't know how the love spell works, but he still didn't want to pursue a relationship with her. But it's like he was like obsessed with her. He was trying to control her. He didn't want her talking to nobody else type stuff. So she goes home. Both of them go home or whatever. It's the end of the day. They go home. And she said bye to him, and he didn't say nothing to her. He didn't say nothing to her. He looking at her, crazy and shit. Like, he basically was in zombie mode. I don't know how that shit go, y'all, but that shit is demonic as hell. It's like, I don't know, he changed his whole face structure and stuff like that when he saw her. Like, he would be having a conversation, talking to somebody else, but it's like as soon as he laid eyes on her, it's like he would get in demonic mode. Like, he would just be so evil looking towards her. And she was like, she just didn't understand. So when she got home, she texted him and she was asking him, like, what all that was about with you questioning me and you looking at me like that and all this stuff like that. And he was just telling her, like, don't worry about it, you will see real soon. Y'all, and I don't want to get emotional telling the story because the shit finna get deep as fuck. So y'all, at this point, like I said, they at home, they had went home or whatever. And I think they was out for the next 3 days. They was out for either the next 3 days or the next 4 days or whatever. I don't know. But he texted her and he asked her if he could see her that night. And she was like, yeah, come over and all this stuff like that. And she happy, she not thinking nothing of it, y'all. You could tell this her first time doing some shit like this because she wasn't really playing her cards right. She wasn't cautious about nothing. So he came to her house. He's sitting on the couch, they talking, she offered him a drink and both of them smoke or whatever. She offered him to smoke and he was like, nah, I don't want none of this shit. It's like he was just evil. It's like he wanted to be in her presence, but it's like he had hate towards her or something. I don't know. It's crazy. But y'all, she said she was sitting on the couch when she offered him to drink and when she offered him to smoke with her. And y'all, he just got up and choked her. He choked her and he was just like looking dead in her eyes. The same evil look he gave her at work, the same evil look he gave her when he walked through the door. He just was looking at her eyes evil as fuck. And when he was choking her, he was just like, you better not give my shit away. You better not give my shit away to nobody. And she was just like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you hurting me and stuff like that. Like, get off of me, bro. You hurt me. And he just started laughing. And he went back to his normal self. Y'all. And he just was looking confused. She said he was looking confused. Like, he wasn't even aware of what he just did to her. So she had made up some excuse about her having to do something or whatever to the point where he had to leave or something like that. I don't know. I think she said she had to go pick up her child or something. I don't know. But he ended up leaving or whatever. And he texted her and he apologized to her about what he did. He was like, I'm sorry. I got too aggressive with you and all this stuff like that. So I want to let you know that I apologize. And she was like, oh, it's okay and stuff like that. She thought that she was sweet. She thought like, oh, okay, he protective of me, or he just crazy about me. I don't know. But y'all, okay, so the way her house is set up, y'all, she keep her blinds open. She said she keep her blinds open all the time. She sit on the couch, she smoke, she drink, and she just sit on the couch and she vibe and stuff like that. She said for some reason she looking out the window and he passes by. And then she didn't really say nothing. She didn't think nothing of it because she's like, in her head, she like, that could have been anybody. That could have been anybody. So I'm not just going to say that was him. That's in the back of her head. She thinking that. She didn't say that out loud, but she thinking that in the back of her head. Like, that could have been anybody. So then he comes back around, but this time he's blowing his horn. He blowing his horn hard as fuck. And she just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on and shit like that. So she calls him. She like, did you just pass by my house? And all this stuff like that. And he just get the clicking on her like, yeah, bitch, it better not be nobody in there and all this stuff like that. I'm gonna come upstairs and beat that door down and beat you down and this and that. He just was threatening her left and right. It's like he would get aggressive with her and then he'll come back too and he'll just be nice. Y'all, this shit is crazy as fuck. Like, this shit's scary. I'm trying not to cry and all this stuff like that, cause baby, it gets deep. This man was in this girl bushes waiting on her. Like, he was in her bushes, under her steps, under her car, behind the fucking trash can. Y'all, it got so.
Behind the trash can, girl, shut your mouth and keep on talking. I would have said, now, hold on now. I love me a little possession. I love me a little possession, baby. But wait a minute. Hold on. This shit getting out of hand right here. This shit, let me go make sure them cats and shit ain't this up. Hold on, let me see. What's going on? Why is you behind the trash can and shit, baby? Shit is full. It's full. Did the smell not bother you? It's the first of the month. Did the smell not? I'm just saying, reflection. What was he doing behind the trash can? What was he doing behind the trash can and garbage can? The garbage day hadn't even ran. It didn't run till tomorrow. The garbage can was full and everything. Reflection. He couldn't even smell none of the stuff coming out the garbage can. What was going on? Do you think that love spell was on his ass that hard? And let's go back to the point of she over here doing love spells, reflection, and she don't even know what the fuck she doing. She don't even know the game of doing love spells, because if so, reflection, she would have knew that the love spell was going wrong when you kept noticing 1 minute he happy, 1 minute he sad, 1 minute he glad, 1 minute he mad, baby. You need to know. You need to go figure out. You need to do some more abracadabra, because your shit is failing. You know how a computer start failing, reflection. You know that's what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She should have had somebody to tell her, girl, this ain't good. Girl, don't go around him. Girl, this motherfucker is failing. The love spell is going wrong. Caution sign. Stay away. Only text messages. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the door. Baby, go try to look for you a little reversal. Go do you a little ritual bath and shit. Go do you a little ritual bath and shit. Reflection. Oh my goodness. Do you know anybody that's maybe a victim of a little warehouse witchcraft? What's going on, reflection? Because this right here, I'm gonna tell you, reflection. A lot of my first customers came out of manufacturing or facility. Yes, it did. Reflection. I said, the strip club. I said, reflection. I said, oh my goodness. I didn't know. I didn't know, reflection. I said, oh my gosh. Y'all think y'all end up going to see a little throw that ass in a circle. Oh, throw that ass in a circle. Leave out that motherfucker broke. It's because they end up doing that. Do you believe in magic? Hey, cause I believe in them. I believe in their ass, baby. Yes, I do.
Alrighty, this is part 3 of casting a love spell on a narcissist and he unalives you. Okay, first thing first, if you haven't watched part 1, if you haven't watched part 2, I advise you to go do so you won't be confused on this story. Okay, so I believe we left off at the part where he pulled up to her house and he was blowing his horn and stuff like that, and then he called her, texted her and stuff like that, threatening her, talking about if he catch somebody in her house, he was gonna pew-poo her and he was gonna pew-poo whoever he called in the house. So y'all, at this point, this girl is scared. Why she didn't call the police right then, I don't know. But she was scared because she came to work the next day and she told me, she was like, if something ever happened to me, just know that that man is the one that did it to me. And as she was telling me everything that was going on, y'all, I told her she should go and talk to the police. I did. I told her she should go talk to the police. But she told me she didn't know if he was just talking or if he was just trying to scare her or what. But I left it at that because at the end of the day, she's a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? People gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. Like, I advised her to go to the police. She didn't want to go to the police. It was what it was. So, y'all, it was the same routine with him. He would do something crazy or say something crazy to her, and then he'll come back and apologize. But at this point, she wasn't going for it. At this point, she's like fed up because she see that it's a constant cycle with him. So, y'all, we get to work and they walking beside each other. I don't know if they had a conversation. She didn't tell me that they had no conversation or nothing like that. But she was walking beside him, y'all. The girl looked scared. He looked mad as hell. It was just, I don't know. They face expressions was like they had just got into it or something. But she didn't tell me that part, so I can't tell you on that part. So, y'all, we ended up exchanging numbers that day. The day that she told me she was scared and she felt like he was going to hurt her, we ended up exchanging numbers. Okay, so I don't know exactly what day this was, but it had to be the day that we was out because it was like 3 in the morning. She woke up because she heard some noise at her door. She didn't think nothing of it, so she didn't go to the door. She didn't ask who is it. She didn't like do nothing, but she knows she heard some noise at her door or whatever. So, y'all, she tell me she was about to take her daughter to school, and this man was laying in front of her door. He didn't knock. He didn't call. He didn't text. Y'all know, usually he would text and be like, can I come over, or, you know, or something like that. Or he'll either threaten her or something. But at this point, he popping up, not saying shit at this point. So she getting scared because it's like she don't know when he gonna pop out, you know what I'm saying? For him to be laying in front of her front door, he don't care who see her. Like, this girl got neighbors. So she know that it was like a problem, you know, like she knew it was something serious. So she asked him, like, as she was walking out the house, she was like, what are you doing? Why are you here? When did you get here? And he was acting as if he didn't even know that he was at her house. Like, he was acting like he was confused, like he didn't know what was going on. And she was just like, girl, it scared me because his face expression, you can tell his face expression was like, damn, I didn't even know I came over here. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? So, like I said, we exchanged numbers. So she told me this over the phone. And y'all, I'm telling this girl, I said, call the police. I said, girl, for him to be showing up at your house, that's something serious. Like, you need to call the police. I don't know what she was waiting on, y'all. Honestly, I don't know what this girl was waiting on, because it's so many signs that he was showing her that he's like, he's not there no more. He's not there. Like, I don't know, y'all. That spell took over that man. He was a whole different person. Like, she said he was never acting like this at first. Never. And I asked her about the love spell. And she was, y'all, she had forgotten that she even put that damn love spell. She did it. She was like, damn, I didn't know that shit had worked. And I'm just like, girl, you did that love spell on that man. That's probably why he acted the way he acted. And she was asking me what she need to do and all that stuff like that. And we both was doing our research. I was trying to help her research some shit. But when I did my research, they basically saying, like, you have to call a psychic or something like that, where somebody have to put some herbs and stuff together. I don't know. It was just a whole lot of stuff. It was a phone number on there that she was trying to get in contact with or whatever. But they wanted her to pay, and she didn't want to do that. So she just let it go home. So anyways, at this point, he's at her front door, just now waking up, looking confused as hell. So, y'all, she telling him, you gotta go. You gotta go. I gotta take my kids to school. Like, what are you doing at my house? She said he didn't say nothing to her. He just walked off. He walked off. He got in his car and he left. She called him and asked him what was that about. He apologized again like he always did. He sent her a long-ass message. I'm gonna read that message to y'all because she sent it to me right before she passed away. The message does have her name in it. I would not be saying her name for privacy purposes. I don't know, because her family probably don't even want this information out. That's why I'm not really just telling nobody who it is, because I don't know. The family might not want that out. So, yeah. Let me go get my tablet and I'm going to read y'all the message. Okay, so he texted her and he was like, Whitney, I do apologize for how I've been acting lately. I know I've been acting obsessive and possessive over you. I don't know what's coming over my body, but it's like my mindset is different. I don't know. I look at you different. I don't really know what's going on with me, but I just want you to know that I do apologize and I will seek help. That's what he texted her. She texted him and told him that she put a love spell on him. And that's probably the reason that he's acting crazy. And the moment she said that, it triggered him. It triggered him again. He came to her house. He knocked on her door. She didn't answer because she was not there. She was on her way to pick up her kids. When she came back, her and her kids was getting out the car. This man walked up to her and said, a love spell, huh? This is what the neighbors said. The neighbors said that they heard him say, a love spell, huh? And then, pew, 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 pew. That was the end of her. That was the end. And after that, pew, he took himself out. End of story. Yeah. And for the family, if the family come across this video, y'all, this is not to drag her name. This is not to drag his name. This is just to let other females know and to be aware that that love spell stuff, putting casting spells and stuff on people is very, very dangerous. And y'all,
You better let them know, baby. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing to play with. That ain't for play. That ain't no sandbox shit. Reflection, okay? Doing love spells, it can have some dramatic. It can have some dramatic effects now. It can have some dramatic effects now. Now I'm not disrespecting the dead, but I just want to know, how did she think that she was gonna get that reversal off of her for free? That ain't for free. That's for a little fee. She went to the practitioners. Now I know what some practitioners out here to be scamming they ass off. I be like, y'all need to cut that shit out. Like some people be in my inbox reflection, they be like, Teresa, what's this right here? Am I hex? Because you know how to send a little shit through your DM reflection, like my spirits told me that you had a hex on you or that somebody is working against you, and I'll be like, so you for real? Like people really fall for that shit? Like you don't know this is a copy and paste? Like they send this to everybody? You know how you write something, you copy it, then you paste it, then you copy it, you paste, you copy, you paste type shit reflection, and whoever fall for it, fall for it. Reflection. You got to be stronger out there, baby. You got to know better. You gotta know better, reflection. I be like, listen, all this book smarts you got, is no way you thought this was for real. I ought to charge you just for asking me, is this for real? I ought to do it, but I'm not gonna do you like that. But I'm not gonna do you like that. But reflection, like you gotta be careful out here. But at the same time, though, reflection, you are not, if you do any type of magic and you need a reversal, it's a fee. Reflection, it's never for fee. I said it's never for fee, it's never for free. You got to be already in a little kingdom or some shit. You got to already be in your little coven or some reflection, and to put it in that work. Then you know the master, whoever is over that particular kingdom, that little coven, maybe they can take it off for you for free. But reflection, and still, it's just gonna seem like it's for free. Later on, they gonna want that fee. Okay, whether it's in cash or it's in a little favor. Do you hear what I'm saying? Till you hit the like and subscribe, and that's what I heard. I really don't. I don't even know nothing about that reflection. I'm just telling you things that I heard. It's just shit I heard. Now I don't know. Hit the like and subscribe, but you over here with Terethia. But back on another tip, reflection, you have to, these are, we have heard this story several times. If you are new to my channel, then reflection, you need to go over there to my hoodoo voodoo playlist tab, and there are a lot of stories about love spells gone wrong, people doing certain spells unknowledgeable. Okay, they don't really know what they're doing. Reflection, keep in mind, she thought after 2 or 3 days it didn't work. She thought, hey, I guess that, do you believe in magic shit ain't real? That abracadabra stuff isn't real the whole time. Reflection, she's moving in unknowingly. She's moving in harm's way, baby. He is activating in the love spell. You don't know this love spell is going wrong. She had all the signs that the love spell was going wrong. Reflection, in the beginning. She had all the signs. Shit. But she didn't know, because she didn't know what she was doing from the jump. Reflection, you gotta be careful. You can't just go on TikTok and shit, and you get what I'm saying. Go pick out the herbs they got. Reflection, you gotta know what you're doing out here. You gotta know the pros and the cons. You gotta know, reflection. If you take this aspirin, it may fuck around and your big toe may fall off. Allegedly, it's hypothetically. Hypothetically, reflection. I'm talking about hypothetically. Okay, shit. So, with that being said, what do you think, reflection? What do you think about all these people that are practicing these love spells, and not just love spells? Shit, you can practice certain financial spells and it'll reverse on YouTube reflection and hit your finances. You just really have to know what you're doing. Okay, you really have to know what you're doing. It comes with time, it comes with practice, and it comes with patience as well. Patience is key. Willpower and patience is always key, reflection. Okay, and keep in mind, it seemed like the lady that was performing this particular spell, she wasn't knowledgeable at all. She just seen somebody that she wanted. She wanted for that moment. And what do I always say when it comes to love spells? Before you do a love spell on somebody, think, do you really see that yourself with that person 3 years from now, 4 years from now? Not 2 months, not 3 months, not 1 year, but 3 years from now, 4 years from now. Do you really see yourself with that person? Okay, reflection, because you just got to think some shit is momentary, but that love spell, it can hit. All right, so just keep that in mind whenever you are doing Do You Believe in Magic? Okay, and sometimes you may want to go to a practitioner if that's the route that you do want to go, to get a little help, so you will know the signs when things aren't going a particular way. All right, and you can kind of prevent things like this right here, because we don't want to hear about another love spell gone wrong. All right, until next time, Ashe.